I'm Nancy. Now I'm doing my cooking show where I went to the shop yesterday and I saw this green banana. I've cooked this banana, I bought this banana before and I've cooked curry, and somehow or other I asked one Indian lady how she would cook. So she told me the same basic things, and the shopkeeper also tried to give his version. Now I'm cooking my version. Anyway, the basic things will be for Indian cooking: garlic and ginger, onions, these three main thing. This Spanish onion. In Malaysia we call this Bombay onion. Lots of onions come from India into Malaysia, but over here it's all called Spanish onions. Here I have some shallots from my garden. I didn't have time to go and check them, and they've already sprouted some nice little flowers here. So I'm going to cook it my style. Instead of using a tomato, about 2 days ago I've cooked some beautiful organic tomato which my neighbor dropped in to give me some. Beautiful sambal, Malaysian style or Nyonya style, which I've cooked up with garlic, ginger, lots of ground chili and fresh shallot. It's so beautiful, I can smell it, making me hungry now. So I'm just going to put the salsa, tomato salsa, instead of one tomato. Right, someone also told me he hates this pop-up can. So it's not difficult with any pop-up can. This is ghee here, clarified butter, which I'm going to use for cooking. Just pop it back and make sure your fingers are away from the edges. Oh, these are tough. I can understand why. It depends on some cans, you know. Some cans are easier, some are more difficult. So I will do it slowly. That will be enough for me to get the butter out. But do not hurry, because you may cut yourself. These are all super sharp metal. Right. Now I'll switch on my stove first to heat up, so I don't have to wait too long. I'm going to have it too with some rotis. You can have it with rice or whatever. I've got here a tower pan. Right. It's quite, I've heated up a little so I won't take so much time later on. First thing is exhaust. Sorry for this. And I will want to show you, now garlic. I want to show you how to peel this garlic, a knob of garlic. And some people will tell me, what is old ginger, what do you mean by young ginger? Old ginger is this old ginger, S-O like me. Young ginger is the one that's lighter in color. See? Here I left it on the table and it has sprouted young ginger. It grows on sandy soil. I don't have soil, so it's got aerial roots coming for its own survival, and it's also withered because it's got no soil for the base to grow. Okay? So this young ginger, old ginger, so out of the way. I only need just a little. Okay, I'll show you how to peel a ginger. Sorry, I don't have this beautiful, nice table like some people have, or I have to make do with what I have, and I'm still very happy. The main thing is being happy with whatever you have, because you can't compare, you know. You compare and then no, I don't want to talk about my story. Anyway, I'm happy. You just peel. Some people, if it's hard, just peel. Sometimes the skin is softer, because this one is a bit dried up, so I will have to cut more of this ginger. Sometimes you buy and you cook them straight away. You find the skin is not so tough, and you can just scrape. You can just scrape. Now I'm cutting into it. Okay. So So if it's easy and young old ginger, okay, you can just scrape like that. In Asian cooking, we never waste. We try to use every bit of the ginger. But at this time of the year, ginger is very cheap. So that's how I peel my ginger. And I'll just cut it away so I won't mess up to show you. Now, clove of garlic. 1 clove of garlic because this is big. Now that is enough. Again, I don't want to show. I want to take this mess out. I just remove the end of the garlic. Then what I do is I give this just a bash, okay? With this cleaver. It's a wonderful cleaver. You can chop, dice, do everything with it. Even do fish paste with it, you know. The pan is hot now. Now 1 bash of the garlic and everything comes away. It's so easy. See, everything comes away. The skin comes away from it. So clean. So nice and clean. Right. What I do now is I will just heat up my pan, chop the garlic, cut the onions, and in it goes inside because it's already hot. My pan is hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use clarified butter. 1 teaspoon of clarified butter into my pan. Exhaust louder. Sorry for that. And a wooden spoon. While the oil is heating up, I will just quickly chop up my garlic. Finally chop up my garlic and also my ginger. I can just slice up my ginger. So it just goes into the pan. Nice. Beautiful. Now I slice up my ginger. Okay. Leave them in big slices like that, or you can chop it up fine. That's why the Indian always buy the ready one. Not all, because busy mothers or busy men, because men cook too. Chop garlic, chop ginger, all in one, in a bottle. I like to use the fresh one and do this just before my cooking, you know. Alright, here goes my ginger now. Take this off for a while. Now for my onion, Spanish onion. Okay, in goes my whatever is ready first. Back to the heat. Yep. Continue. All onions chopped. I would also like to put in some mustard seed. I told you before in all my recipes I always like to wash my mustard seed. And you can add curry leaves if you like. I forgot to take my curry leaf from my garden, so I'll do without it. I will use some fennel leaves. If something cannot open, just give it a bang. They listen to you. Now, green tea leaves or fenugreek leaves, okay? Then I add some cumin seeds. See, they're naughty. I just have to bang them. Just 1 pinch of cumin seeds. pepper 1 pinch. If they are too brown, then you have to add some water, okay? Don't burn anything. Because my stove here is very, the ring is very big, so it cooks very fast. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll add a little, just a few, well, I think 3 or 4 of the little cloves would be enough, because I'm not having a lot, just 2 bananas, you know, and coriander powder, about 1/8 of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, depending on how spicy you want it to be. I just want it to be lightly spiced. Now, because I've added a little bit of water there, I don't have to worry about it burning or whatever. Then, I will add also some powdered turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon. This is fantastic, beautiful antioxidant too. I'll put a little bit more. Anything that's good, you can put a little bit more. Can't put a half. It's going to give flavor, gives a nice color as well. It's beautiful. Smelling good. Right. And if you have tomatoes, you can add in your tomatoes. I will add this paste later on because it's already cooked. And now the banana. Cut the banana. Fresh banana, you know. This one is a twig, double banana, twig. And I'll tell you about what the Chinese believe. They say, if you take this banana double, then you get twigs. Well, I'm not giving any more twigs or whatever. I have my bird Snowy. I'll just slice off this sappy green skin of the banana, and I only need what's inside. I need a little bit more oil. Just now I added in 1 teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of ghee has gone in total. And I just saute it. Right, what I do is clean it. I don't want all the greens, cut, fiber in my vegetables. And just slice it up. Give it a slight fry. So I added more ghee, you know, so I can fry up this banana. If I'm not frying up the banana, I wouldn't worry about the extra oil, the extra 1 teaspoon of ghee. What is ghee? Ghee is actually clarified butter. You can make your own ghee too. I used to make my own when I first migrated to Australia and made my own roti canai, which is the paratha bread. So by using ghee, it was too expensive. So I used to do my own clarified butter. You clarify in a small pan, which is heavy pan, you know, like cast iron pan on a low heat. Then you will get your clarified butter at the bottom. Okay, now the banana is ready. So cut it into 2. Just slice it up. you know. Beautiful smell now. You get a very nice aroma from the spices I put in. Just give it a nice fry without burning anything. See? Beautiful. Then I add in, you want to speed up, you can use hot water. I'm just using a little bit of cold water. That will be about 3 tablespoons of water in. I add a little bit more. Altogether about half cup, almost half a cup of water. Just speed up cooking. I just put on the lid on. Then later on, I'm just going to add this, and not to forget my salsa. My salsa is already pre-cooked. Tomato, I've got tomato and garlic and shallots. Okay, and what I'm going to do is say, yeah, that much of tomato salsa, or you can just add chopped tomatoes now. Oh, I love my salsa so much. I give it one more big spoon, 2 tablespoons of salsa, or tomato chutney, you know. Beautiful. It's looking really good. I normally don't stir my food with a metal spoon, except to taste it. I always use a wooden spoon. Right. In the meantime, I can heat up my roti. I don't need that anymore. Now it's come to a nice boil. Give it a stir. Don't let anything burn. Just cook until the banana is nice and tender. You notice I did not add any salt because my salsa is already very tasty. If you find it too dry, just put in a little bit of water just to cook the banana. I want it to be nice and thick. I had about half full with water, that's all. Now I still have quarter of it. So water, depending on your stove heat, depending on your size of the pot that you have used. Now I'm going to taste, see how's the flavor like. Very nice. Just need some salt, that's it. Salt, a pinch of salt, just a pinch of, I normally use Himalayan salt in my cooking, rock salt, Celtic salt, okay, so just a pinch of salt into the pan. Or if you do not want salt, you can have soy sauce, okay? So that will be ready soon. So the cooked banana takes a while. It takes a while to be soft. So I cover up. I'm actually simmering it. Takes a while to cook. And in the meantime, I just cut this up. I don't need the clove of garlic now. just chop up shallots. Was the earlier veggie. Shallots, you can just throw it in before you take it off the heat, or if you want to cook it into the little curry now, you may add it in, okay? Up to you. Banana is still not quite cooked. So I can keep on adding a little bit of water if it gets too thick inside here. Each time you add in water, you can bring up the heat to let it come to a boil. Again, straight away, no? You can also add coconut milk or coconut powder for this recipe. I think that will make it very nice. So I think I've got this coconut powder called very famous one. When I was back in Malaysia, where is it now? Rasaku, manaku, rasaku. Found another one too. I did buy rasaku yesterday. Where is it now? I can't find it at this moment. I'm also trying this new brand. It's the last packet. It looks very good, this company. AS Rock. Hang on. You can use conveniently, keep some powdered milk in your pantry, right? So they come very handy. Just like that. 1 teaspoon, 2, 3. This actually will increase the flavor of the food because coconut is nice and sweet. Sweet, you know? It's a very good one. It has no preservative. Made in Australia. Okay, the banana is coming softer and softer now. I'll try one. I'll try one to see how soft it's become. If I've cut them all of the same size, they'll all cook at the same time. Because they're chunky, some are thin, that's why it's taking different timing. So all the water has gone in, only half of this milk. I'm trying this. Very nice. Beautiful. So what I'm just going to do is already cooked. I'm just going to throw in all the shallots. This is the organic shallots from my garden downstairs, community garden. And that is ready. For those who like it more salty, you can add more salt or soya sauce as you like. I don't want to because I've got some nice chutney there, which is already salt as well. So I try to cut down low on salt. It's looking very good, and it's already cooked. What I'm going to do is my roti. I'm just going to put in a little bit of ghee just to heat up my roti. Not too much, otherwise I'm taking too much ghee, you know. Too much ghee, oh my god. Everything in moderation is good. Anything in excess, you overcome the consequences of everything that's excess. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I may serve my roti, heat it up well. Smelling so good because of the ghee. Ghee has a wonderful smell. If I like to add some more things, you can add this tofu, tofu puff into the mixture. But I think I've got enough protein because I'm going to take some cheese. If I'm not taking the cheese, then I add in some of this fried tofu, solid fried tofu. So I'm not going to add this in. I'm stirring so that I want it to be a bit more tender with a few pieces that's still in there. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to eat my roti with nice rotis coming up. I am using this live active cheese in my roti instead. Okay? There's no more heat under there. Wonder! I was wondering why it's been so long. My goodness. Okay, my curry is ready. I will switch off my curry and I will serve it now. Serving spoon. Alright, there we go. You can see the curry when I pour it out. It's looking really good. And the roti too. Huh. Beautiful. Can you see? Beautiful curry I'm going to have with my roti. And this is a beautiful chutney of mushroom base, Chinese style, Indian style and Punjabi style all mixed in. I'm a real cosmopolitan person coming from Malaysia. Don't do this noisy thing now. And now that my roti is nice and hot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandwich my cheese. So my cheese here is also my protein intake. This one here is a fantastic cheese that lowers cholesterol, it says. Okay, my roti is ready, nice and hot. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my cheese in between the two rotis in there. One more piece of this fantastic live cheese that's sold in the supermarket here in Sydney. And it's ready. This will melt. Ooh, beautiful. This is how I'm going to eat my vegetarian lunch. I'm vegetarian on Tuesday, once a week, to keep the system nice and clean. Alright? I can't eat vegetarian every day. I don't know. I wasn't born. So my hat's off to those who eat vegetarian, who are vegetarian every day. Look how the cheese is melting now in my two rotis. And I'm going to eat it. Finger licking good. Yum. This is beautiful. I'm going to sit down and enjoy myself. Okay. Thank you. Please share my recipe around. It's simple. And I think it's, I don't know. I hope you like it. Bye.